giant X.
I thought it was lightning, and I was very confused.
Good morning. I'm Steve Kathan with the CBS World News Roundup. Former President Trump campaigned over the weekend, taking shots at his Republican presidential rivals and the new charges against him in a widening criminal case. CBS's Robert Costa tells us a pro-Trump PAC is paying tens of millions in legal fees for him and others.
They're not indicting me, they're indicting you. Former President Donald Trump was back on the campaign trail this weekend in two key primary states, defiant as ever.
If I weren't running, I would have nobody coming after me.
The Republican frontrunner slammed the new charges, which include allegations he tried to have his surveillance video erased after receiving a subpoena for documents. Trump posted to social media Mar-a-Lago security tapes were not deleted, and I never told anybody to delete them. Supporters who came to see Trump are standing by him.
They're just trying to clear his name, and it's not working.
CBS News has learned that a public filing later today will show Trump's Political Action Committee, Save America, has spent more than $40 million on legal expenses for Trump and his aides on multiple legal cases this year. Former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley argued it's time to move on from Trump.
I don't think he's the right president at the right time going forward. Otherwise, we will have a general election that's doing nothing but dealing with lawsuits.
Trump's closest rival, Governor Ron DeSantis, made his case to voters.
You're not going to be able to bring the administrative state to heel, to slay the deep state, to do all this if you have distractions.
The third defendant in Special Counsel Jack Smith's prosecution in the Florida documents case is due in court today. CBS's Scott McFarland says Carlos de Oliveira is a Mar-a-Lago employee.
He's facing, just like Donald Trump and Walt Nada, roughly 3 dozen federal charges in the alleged mishandling of records at Mar-a-Lago. According to the superseding indictment, de Oliveira sought to have security camera video deleted, potentially showing the movement of boxes at Mar-a-Lago.
Yesterday, Phoenix notched 31 straight days with temperatures of at least 110 degrees. Today, the high is expected to be 106. The heat has eased off in the east, but it will still be rough in the south. Jim Cantori is a meteorologist at the Weather Channel.
Here's what's going to happen with this heat bubble. It's going to stretch into the southeast. So New Orleans is in it, Florida's back in it, and it's also going to stretch to the southwest. So eventually Phoenix, after going below 110, we go back up above 110.
A new reactor at a nuclear plant in Georgia has entered commercial operation this morning. It's the first new American reactor built from scratch in decades. Now to Haiti, where the search is on for a kidnapped American nurse and her child. CBS's Roxana Saberi reports the woman works for a non-profit that provides schooling in Haiti.
My name is Alex. I'm a nurse from New Hampshire, but now I live in Haiti.
Alex Dorsenville is a nurse for the students served by the non-profit Elroy Haiti, running what she calls a makeshift clinic to address their medical needs.
I'm so blessed to be able to know so many amazing Haitians.
The organization called Dorsenville a deeply compassionate and loving person, and said she and her child were kidnapped from its campus near Port-au-Prince Thursday. Haitian gang violence is fueling a rise in kidnappings, killings, and injuries, with more than 1,600 total incidents in the first 3 months of this year. We don't have anywhere to stay, Melanie Lamone said. The bandits kicked us out of our home. They rape us. Even if we are old, even the little ones, they rape.
In West Africa, people in Niger who support the military leaders who've taken power are in the streets. Other countries in the region have given those leaders 1 week to restore Niger's president to power or face economic sanctions. At least 54 people are dead, some 200 injured after a suicide bombing at a political rally in northwest Pakistan. There's been no claim of responsibility, but police say it could be the work of a group linked to ISIS. In Ukraine, CBS's Ramy Inocencio reports on new attacks that have targeted Moscow.
Russia's defense ministry claimed it downed 3 drones before dawn Sunday. It was like a wave. Everyone jumped. There was a lot of smoke, and you couldn't see anything. Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky, in his Sunday night address, said gradually the war is returning to the territory of Russia, but did not specifically refer to the drones targeting Moscow.